Alright, Van stream again, this time with the Regalis piece, so let's begin. But first, here are the frame rares, and as usual, they look gorgeous, especially all the dual nation cards, in which we go to the new Regalis piece, Radiance Caliburn, which is a grade 3 normal order, Regalis piece, and you perform one of these following abilities, draw 2 cards, or put this to soul to countercharge 1. This is just so good in pretty much any deck that you ever will play, because it's a pot of greed, or a resource engine, and compared to some of the other Regalis pieces where it's not good for every single deck because it depends on deck in some occasions, this one in particular is definitely really good in every single deck because any deck would like to draw 2 cards or even get the counter charge in many cases. And the soul will just depend on the deck, but the draw 2 cards is just there for free. And this one is definitely going to be expensive. In which we go to the new Blitz Sentinel, Elementaria Sanctitude. Yes, it's the exact same name, but this one has a new updated effect. So you play it with the cost of discarding a card like the original one, but this one has, if you do not have a card in your energy generator while your opponent does, you can play this without a cost. And of course, it gets the PG ability and remove the card. Just a little reminder, the original one has a grade restriction, where when your opponent has a higher grade than you, then the discard is free. This one is if you have no energy while your opponent still does. And another thing as a reminder, the G zone and the crest zone are the exact same zones, so unfortunately, G decks won't be able to use this for free. Although it can still be important for the fact that it's a Blitz order. But for the most part, for the non-stride decks, this is definitely better. And then next week we got Dimensional Robo Ride line. And it says 8 cards, so I will have to say 6 for the main Dimensional Robo Ride line, the 1 set order, and possibly Great Dayusha, I hope. Because we have all the Dimensional Robo parts for Great Dayusha, so it'll be weird if they don't have Great Dayusha. So that's it for the new Regalis piece along with the new Elemental Sanctitude. What do you guys think of them? Regalis piece, cool. Just play in every single deck and it might be very expensive. As for the new Elementaria Sanctitude, depends on the deck, but overall better for non-stride decks. Kinda wish that they kinda reword it a bit where it says no energy, but I think this is just to make stride decks a little weaker since strides might be way too strong. But on that, that's it for this, and see you next time.